Well, I'm just gonna start like
payoff
right after you skip the cutscene is what I was thinking.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where it is. That's most definitely where it is.
All right, I'm just gonna get through the tutorial then.
Yep. And sitting on the text. Well, text box is full. Timing.
Just gotta fix one little thing. Pixels.
Karaoke. Now wait a minute. Didn't we have Yakuza last night? Did they not do karaoke in Yakuza?
We did do Yakuza, yeah.
Yeah. Chat asked for Sega karaoke.
All right, I'm also on the text box, and it is full, so I'm ready to go whenever we start.
Excellent.
Okay. You guys are all ready then?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to switch over, right?
Sure.
All right. Have good luck and have fun.
Yep.
Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to Blast the Process for our treasure block. Now we have Silhouette Mirage with Chaos and Karaoke. Hello you two.
Hello.
Hello.
They'll go ahead and... Oh, I'm having very choppy audio apparently. Is that okay?
Oh no.
It's not choppy on my end, but...
Cronoon, what's up? Cronoon, what's going on?
What's going on? You have me involved. Audio.
You're just breaking everything?
Okay, so the last online marathon I did a test stream the night before. Everything was fine. 24 hours later,
I sound
I have
fine
the
to you
marathon, and the audio just does nothing.
No, Cronoon, there's a problem with the audio, dude. Hold on. Yeah, audio is being minced up. Like we're just like laggy and weird. Maybe we'll need to like reset the.
You guys need to restart ROMs.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Restart OBS.
Oh, sure.
Are we back? I don't hear anything, so I don't think we're
I
back.
don't know. Are we back?
We are not back yet.
Not yet.
There it is.
Sorry, I'm not trusting my CPU. My CPU should be fine to watch.
Hey! Audio's fine,
Hey.
and we're good. Alright,
Woohoo!
so I'm gonna go through my rigmarole again.
So,
Hello, welcome
okay,
back to Blessed Process.
Is my stream on the restream? I don't see it on there.
No it's not. Oh no. Okay. Cronoon will hopefully be fixing that.
It's
And
not
while-
good. Let's wait a second.
Okay. Just give us a little bit, guys.
Okay, just making sure I didn't want to start and like nobody sees anything.
All these things are crash landing into the planet. They're just gonna pile up.
Blow into the mic.
Values.
I mean, I could.
We're doing this for free, all right? You don't give me jack about production value. All right, there it is. It looks like we're all good now.
Awesome.
So I'll introduce the two runners. This is Karaoke and Chaos, and they will be running Silhouette Mirage for you. Without further ado, you two can begin at any point. Count yourselves down, and Cronoon will take care of the timer.
Oh, Chaos's timer's apparently running. Oh, there it goes. Okay. We're all,
I was gonna say, no, it's not. The one that matters that's on my laptop isn't.
I don't have a timer running, so I don't want to see how bad I'm gonna do, so, Alright, you can go ahead and count, and we can start then.
Okay, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck to both of you.
Yep. So, this is still at Mirage, and if you played Ikarugi, you might recognize the whole dual attribute system. This game did it first.
Wow, these guys stole from Ikaruga. What assholes?
No, Ikaruga stole this.
Yeah, Ikaruga came later.
Oh, so, well, I can't believe Treasure stole from these guys.
Yeah, but we're gonna steal some lunch money from these polypeepers.
We are gonna steal so much lunch money, and
What are you taking the money for? Like, okay, so speak to me as if, and I know this is crazy, that I know nothing about this game.
We need to buy weapons. We have to buy our weapons.
we have
By
a weapon,
weapons,
but
we
it's
mean
like not very good.
parasites. And by parasites, we mean 7 deadly sins.
So, is your weapon grabbing them and just beating the shit out of them? Because that's what you seem to be doing a lot of.
That's our hair.
Grabbing them and beating the shit out of them with our hair does no damage. We're actually shooting them.
Oh, is that okay? That's wonderful. Thank you for doing that. What are they called? Poly peepers?
Yep. And that is not their face. That is a mask.
They kind of remind me of Mimikyus.
Pretty much.
Karaoke, if it's not too much trouble, if you do get a chance, could you cut your mic level like in half? I'm not sure how it got so loud.
I will. Just after I finish this area, I can change my mic up.
I appreciate it.
And now we're gonna meet the second enemy type.
Oh, you're already there. I'm having trouble. Because of course.
There are version differences, right? You two are playing different versions right now?
No. We're doing slightly different routes.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, there is another version of this game. There is a... Okay, there's... I guess you would say two different versions? Because there's a PS1
different
port.
versions?
There's a PS1 port, and then there's a US version on PS1.
Yeah. Yeah, the US version.
I like the US version, but Chaos thinks everyone thinks I'm weird, actually, for liking the US version more. I'm just more used to it.
What's the differences?
So, in this game, firing your weapon doesn't cost you anything. You can just fire your weapon all day if you want. In the US version, firing your weapon costs energy, and there's only one viable weapon because of that. In this game, all the weapons are at least semi-viable.
So, right now it seems like you're still grinding up cash,
Yep.
right?
We need 900 gold, and yeah. 900 gold will buy us a level 6 weapon, which is an in-game level weapon.
So clearly they did not intend you to do this.
Yeah, they did. They're the ones that left the secret. They're the ones that put the secret shops in the game.
Ooh.
They just don't intend for you to do this on the first playthrough.
Yeah, they don't want you to find them. So let me know if my mic is still bad or not. Once I can jump.
And so on my screen, you're gonna get to see Grig, and you'll actually get to see Grig on my screen. Because I have to match level 1 weapon.
It seems a bit better. That's good.
I'm a moron and playing carpal tunnel %. So this is going to be.
I love them.
This is going to be 40
I
some
still need
minutes of
100
me
money.
mashing. Whereas Kari's weapon has auto fire, so she gets to just hold the shoot button.
So, what is the plot of this game?
Alright,
So, people got dumb and created the Edo system, and it went kind of berserk and made everything into either silhouettes or mirages, except for a whole bunch of things that we're not going to talk about because they don't supposed to exist. They're a giant plot hole.
Alright.
And
So,
we are the messenger of justice. We're going to go reset the Edo system and fix things.
I just bought my secret weapon so you can see on mine that I will be auto-firing everything for the rest of the game now.
Whereas I just bought mine. I bought Pride A, also known as Pride. And I have to mash, and I have boomerangs.
So, these are two different like strats that you're choosing between these two weapons. Is there any kind of like major time difference between them, or is it just this is going to hurt my fucking hands a lot more than the other one?
So there's some debate because the task says that Kari's weapon is faster, and I have consistently gotten better times with Pride A. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air.
I will absolutely say that I am going to lose more time to lag than Kari, but my weapon is more likely to get critical hits, which is a random chance to do a little bit of extra damage and flinch an enemy, which is a little bit useful sometimes when enemies can't do things and get iframes when they're supposed to.
Gotcha. So you have a through RNG you might be faster, but it's a gamble.
A little bit.
That's cool.
I'm just so awful at the extra money grabbing at the beginning that I always fall behind very quickly with that. Also Saturn controls, I don't like them. Sorry, I just defeated Moses or Bug out of Area 1 now.
Who are these people that you're hunting down? So I saw you killed this amazing like frog biker in level 1.
Grig is just a dude.
I mean, I think
I'm going
there's
to fight Nardo, who works for Samurai Security in the US version of the game. Even the credits forget that he has a name. His name is... He introduces himself and his name is in the manual, and in the credits he is Samurai Security. They forget that he has a name beyond the company that he works for.
That's really sad.
Well,
So-
I mean, his opening attack, we reflect back at him and he takes away half his health bar, so, I mean...
So a cool thing about the Saturn version on this level and a couple later levels is that there's an extra background layer. Because Saturn has better graphics.
Saturn also has 2D graphics. Hey, I got the dash glitch. I'm not supposed to be dashing into that cutscene, but sometimes if you crouch tackle hard enough, you get the dash in this cutscene. And this building falls a little bit faster. So, yay. Yay time saves. I don't know how they work.
This game is super gorgeous. Like, it's got a really cool style to it. I like it a lot.
If you like the style of this game, you would like the style of Stretch Panic. It's the same character designer.
Oh no! I know all about Stretch Panic!
So, the PlayStation versions of the game added a boss. She belongs to Stretch Panic. She looks like one of the sisters.
Huh, so that's where she comes from.
Yep. On the rare occasion that I do a run and I fight that boss, on the killing blow, I tell her to go back to Stretch Panic where she belongs.
I got the dash glitch too. I always get it.
Woohoo!
I don't think I've ever not gotten it unless I've like really messed up my location at the start.
No, I mean, you're more likely to get it than not to get it. It's actually probably more a question of what exactly am I screwing up that I'm not getting it. This walker is very, very smart in this version. In the PlayStation versions, it will walk over here and shoot itself.
Ah,
off
Zohar
the,
changed on me.
platform. It will not do that in this version. I juggled Zohar because...
I tried to juggle Zohar, and Zohar was being very rude.
So, things that I found out, that crit chance from Friday, that's what allows you to juggle Zohar.
I'm just doing the punch juggle version. So you grab them, punch them in the corner, shoot them. When they start getting back up, punch them again.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see here. So I'm watching you kill. You called them Zohar. This like robot dude.
Zohar was the boss that I just finished. The one that can actually
Gotcha.
change attributes
Yes.
like you can.
So if something is, say, purple, you want to be facing right and hit it with red stuff. If
Yes.
it's red, you want to be facing left. That is a really unique mechanic.
If you want, you can drain their spirit, and then they by hitting them with like attributes, and then they won't be able to use some attacks. But
Is that ever useful for the run?
not intentionally, because you're not actually you're not killing the enemy, so who cares?
Yeah, you want to kill them fast. And Zohar, you can't take from them, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't even earlier on. I know you can't Zophar. Spoilers, that's not even Zohar's final form.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this walker is kind of smart.
Yeah, no, in the PlayStation version, it will walk clear over to the right and then turn around and then attack, and you can just reflect an attack and it falls off the platform, which automatically does half its health bar and damage. But on the Saturn version, it won't go over there. And this is terrible gun luck.
So that's just like, I'm looking at the gun. So how does this gun work? Is it like a what? Okay. What are you doing?
The shots that run in there, the little guys that run in there determine what attribute it fires. And we don't want to have to try and guess the order in the fire, because if it gets fully full, it will play Russian roulette with itself and mix them up. So we're only going to let red ones in so that we can just run to the left and then face right and reflect shots. And, you know, hopefully it does high damage shots.
Oh, I missed two.
Murders itself quickly, but I'm on like the 4th cycle.
I missed 2 blue shots, so because I mixed up the controls again.
But there might be just a little bit of RNG in this game, and by a little bit, I mean a lot.
Would you? Okay, so this isn't a very well-known game, and does it not have that many runners equally?
So, you have... So, the community for Silhouette Mirage is me and Kari for US, and Cronin did a run of this game.
Why are you doing this one instead of the US version?
Because it's on the PlayStation. It's not a Sega game.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
That is a very,
It doesn't qualify.
Right there. That is a good point. Whoops.
It's also the US version, and
I
and
like
we'd
the
both be
US
using-
version.
we-
I mean, say what you
we
want
both-
about working designs, but I like the US version.
we'd be using the same weapon, and...
Yeah, it wouldn't be as entertaining because we'd be using the same weapon. There's I don't know. That's the big thing. Quit doing dud bullets.
So this is Dynamis. She's a giant flying cat girl fish tentacle monster who also sells pretty flowers and has legs that hurt somewhere.
I love her.
If you can find the legs, let me know.
They itch. You can scratch them for. Okay, got the gun down finally. I want to learn how the task does it. The task just stays on the ground. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. Oh, and
But yeah, there is a
Dynamis
there is a
going
task
to
run of this game. It takes like 27 minutes, I think.
which is insane.
What is the world record?
World record is... God damn it. Ah!
Cronin, I assume.
No, Cronin had it, and
You were like,
I
no,
wasn't
and took
happy
it.
with
And took
that.
it.
Well, see, the original world record was held by my turbo button, because I got this game and it hurt my arm to mash for 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a run with turbo and got really good RNG, and it took me until Cronin got a run that was close to my turbo button run to go, I should actually beat that. World record is 43:13. Is that right?
For this one. What's the record on
Yep.
PS1? The
US
US
is
version?
3759.
Yeah.
US is 3759. That one, I know off the top of my head.
Yeah, my personal best for this version is I think 51 minutes, and on PS1 it's 41 minutes.
So that's
I'm
clearly
bad.
quite a big difference. Also, that's a really big difference in tassing. Like, 20 whole minutes. It's insane.
Yeah, there's, I mean, loads of RNG in the game, so the fact that a TAS is stupid fast is not a surprise at all.
Yeah, the TAS is able to not shoot anything for the gun and just kind of wiggle back and forth and reflect all the shots back, and it gets all the good kinds of shots. And I'm pretty sure it also, you know, just there's a boss later on that I'm sure we'll both be complaining about that that the TAS just destroys.
I mean, let's be honest, there's two bosses that the TAS destroys that we will be complaining about.
Well, I'm specifically thinking of a certain boss that we all hate, so.
There's two of those!
Oh yeah, there is that other one, so. But I don't hate that one, that was just a monotonous grind. There's one boss that I really just hate that's can just
oh my god,
destroy
this is
you.
terrible. Please dash, thank you.
I got stuck on the roof and I'm like, I can't jump up there because I got hit.
I got stuck and ate a bunch of hits of the wheel. That's
That mashing is glorious and I'm glad I don't have to do it.
That sounds awful.
That's crouch tackling.
Oh, that's crouch dashing, okay.
Yeah, that's the crouch dashing you're hearing.
Okay, that's fine, because we both have to mash for crouch dashing, so. Was it you that found out that crouch dashing was faster? Oh, my camera snapped back to the wheel. I am stuck.
It was me because you'd said that it probably was, so I just did it.
Okay. So I was the only runner of this game I've been running this game since 2006 actually. And I was the only runner of this game for most of that time. I ran it at AGDQ 2013 bonus stream, I think. And that's where I had the world record, was from that video for a very long time. And then Chaos came, and discovered that the hard version of a later boss was faster. And then also got the way that basically what boss route at the end of the game is the fastest.
And yeah, because for a while the good ending was world record run, and then I realized that was dumb because Parasite Bomb is a thing.
First it was the easy path and the bad ending, and then actually not waiting 2 minutes to have a boss timeout is faster. Fighting Pablo the intended way kind of stinks.
Yeah, in the US version, if you throw him in the corner, his AI derps out for a really long time.
Yeah, it's as long as you stand like in a certain range to him. If you move away, he'll start attacking again, and then also I guess it is kind of time, but you can destroy him before it's the time comes up. You punch him in the right corner, he forgets how to boss.
Yeah, the US version also derped up and cut out an audio track. The tutorial area in this game, which we skip, it's not part of the run because it's dumb, and there's a way that you can skip it. Has its own audio track, and in the US version, that track is still on the disc, but it doesn't play in the tutorial area.
What plays instead?
Just kind of the general
Just-
that song. I don't know what it's
the
called.
track that was the track that was playing when we were on the roof.
Oh, okay.
I like singing the songs to this game. It's a good soundtrack.
That's Treasure. It's gotta have a good soundtrack.
Alright, I just beat the chameleon, the smiley face from hell. That's what he's called in the US version. Going on to the second Zohar battle.
So, for
So
anyone
Zohar
in,
just died.
for anyone in chat who's never seen this game before, would you say that this is a difficult speedrun, or one that is difficult to learn?
not really. I mean,
It's pretty
easy to
linear.
learn. Yeah, it's linear, it's easy to learn, there's a lot of really subtle things, and in general, because you have the endgame level 6 weapon so early on, it's easier than trying to play through the game normally, by far.
But with the RNG, that would probably make it really annoying for some people, I would assume.
It's annoying to grind. If you want to grind down for a record, yeah, it gets the RNG's annoying. But just as a casual run, I mean, you can
Just to say, hey, I ran this game.
yeah.
Yeah.
You go through the game, you know, casually once or so, and then learn where the secret weapons are, and you can pretty much beat it, you know, within I think an hour or so, I would say.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
No, I mean, the barrier to this game is the fact that it's a $60 game.
Yeah, no matter what version you
Or-
get. This is one of those
or
weird
you emulate
games.
and pray to God that your emulator does it well.
Yeah, this is one of those weird games where, like, the Saturn version is, you know, even though it's a Japanese-only game, is actually decently expensive. And then the US version is still up around the same price as well, like between 40 to 60.
Yeah, the US version was 20 bucks. It was 15, 20 bucks for a long time. And the Saturn version was $70, $80. And then they both normalized at 60. Because I'm guessing the Japanese didn't realize that the US version is a different game.
So, this boss on the car is an auto-scroller.
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, you hit him
It's
and
an
you...
auto scroller. We are on top of an automobile.
Yes, it is, and the game is scrolling. So you have to, it's minimum, I think, 5 screens on this boss. You have to drain his health down to certain points, and then the guy will yell at you. And the guy will yell and tell him to watch where he's driving, and it'll turn, and then he comes back to attacking you.
One of the problems is that it has to be in certain points in the scroll to transition between phases, so sometimes you could be stuck waiting for a while for it to transition.
Yeah, there's one on the last screen where he can get some iframes that can last a decently long time.
Yep. And it's because it's actually phase transitioning, it's just not doing it particularly visually. There is a visual phase transition, but you don't know that that's what it's doing.
Chaos, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Right there. Yes.
In the GOAT level, in level 5, you buy a level 5 Sarosa.
Yep.
Is that just to make your Parasite Bomb aim better?
That is because without the level 5, Parasite Bomb cannot two-shot Megiddo
Okay.
at all.
I hope I have
to
enough. I
have
hope I
a
have enough money to
chance-
buy one.
Yeah. I think you can with the level 6 and level 1. It's because of the way that Friday does the Parasite Bomb. He doesn't get as many hits in as Sarosa.
The only run I did, I bought it just because I happen to have the money at that point. But
Yep.
if I die before, then I might not. So we'll see.
Yep.
本体体力レッドゾーン
I hate this hallway, by the way.
I didn't get a soft lock in the hallway, so I'm happy.
Uh-oh. What's the soft lock?
It's only happened to me once. There's a clip on my Twitch channel of it happening. I killed things too fast and it lagged too much and it didn't spawn the second group of enemies.
Okay,
Oh,
my
no.
my second group of enemies spawned, so I'm not soft locking.
Yep, that's
Also, it weirded me out. There's no audience cheering in the slot machine area like there is in the US version. It seems kind of empty without it.
that's a sometimes thing. That's like Megiddo forgetting that he has a hitbox. It happens sometimes.
Oh, I've never had it in without the noises. I mean, never had the noises happen in this version. I still keep getting the controls mixed up.
I could be nuts too. I am far from infallible.
ゾーン
I keep thinking A is shoot and B is reflect, and it's the opposite.
Is it like that in on the PS2 controller? Like, obviously they're not called A and B, but like,
Yeah, the PS2 is, I think X is jump and square is shoot. Yeah, X is jump, square is shoot.
Ah, man, I almost had a 2-cycle.
On the slots.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'll see a good difference with the slot boss is that
Cool.
Chaos can juggle her, and I really
Money,
can't.
money, money, give me money. Oh. And I got a money jackpot times 6, so I'm good on gold. I can die and still have enough gold.
what are you using the gold for?
I am going to have to buy one more weapon because I need a little bit of extra damage late game.
Is that you called it like a virus? Crash virus?
Parasite bomb.
Parasite
the
bomb.
weapons are called parasites, and
Crash virus.
they are most definitely
Oh,
named
come
after the
on.
7 deadly sins, but you didn't have they didn't want to have religious references, so they mistranslated them in the U.S. version.
Oh.
So gluttony became gratoni, sloth became Serosa, pride became Pride.
Well, that's really obvious. Okay, so you're in a cooking thing. Is this what did you call him?
This is one of the 2 bosses that will make us scream. So
Oh no.
we are on Delia back there in the background has a TV show. We are in a TV station. He has a TV show called Stock Sniffers, where he sniffs soup to see if they smell good. So our goal is to make his soup smell disgusting.
What? Wow. You're an asshole. Why are you doing that?
Because he doesn't want to let us complete our mission. So we're gonna kill him.
He's the evil guy here.
He won't get out of our way.
Also, he's mocking us with his max money, and that's just rude.
Yeah, because you can't get that money.
Come on, sniff. Come on, sniff.
So, what is it that you're trying, like, so you're throwing dudes into it, and that
Yep.
makes it purple as opposed to, or
Yep.
it makes it silhouette as opposed to Mirage,
Yep.
is what you want. Gotcha.
And then we gotta hope that he sniffs up the bubbles when there's the silhouette bubbles on the screen, and he'll take damage.
And
Only
sometimes
8
he'll
points
take
damage, though.
Yeah. And sometimes he'll just take damage for no reason. And sometimes he'll decide to add salt. But he adds Himalayan sea salt, which is pink and entirely too expensive.
Oh, come on, don't sniff when there's no bubbles on the screen.
This is an allegory for real life right here. Hey, I can understand why this would be.
So if he sniffs up the Mirage bubbles, he'll gain spirit. When he gets 100 spirit, he will fire a giant laser beam from his nose at you.
Yeah.
You can just sit there and reflect it, luckily. But it's still annoying because it just wastes. I
Oh,
fell.
hey, he's dead.
Nice.
Did it go relatively smoothly for you?
Well, I mean, I gained time on the split over my world record run, so... a whole 30 seconds.
He gave me 2 empty sniffs so far, so we'll see how it goes. He's down to 36 HP right now, at least.
And don't blink or you'll miss a cutscene. In the US version, there's a save for that cutscene, because you needed a save for a cutscene.
Well, that feels very Sega to me. Even though
Is
it's the
there-
PS2 version, reminds me of 06.
Is there a save in the Japanese PS1 version there?
Yeah, no, there's
Okay.
a save there regardless.
Yeah, there's
in
the
PlayStation
Saturn version does not have saves, so...
Yep. I mean, the Japanese PlayStation version actually, after you fight Naruto and you're falling, it ghost pauses the game to load in Zohar. But if you hit the start button, it will actually pause without bringing up any of the interface to let you know that it's paused, and you'll think you hardlocked the game.
I still need to buy, now that I have a Japanese PS2, I still need to buy an actual disc copy of the PS1 version. Just to own it. I have it on PSN, but it's kinda... the loading times aren't as good.
It is the least laggy version of the game, though. Even over the US version.
Makes
So,
sense.
you know,
Alright,
there's
soup
that.
boss is down. I underestimated the power of soup.
I'm in Prinstem's belly. So Prinstem ate us.
So, because... Okay, so because of the soup RNG, which feels really weird to say, Karaoke is further behind, but is that like something that she can make up, or is this like a little
Oh,
bit too much?
they can be changed, because now we have another RNG boss. We have Bow Spider. I mean, totally not Bow Spider. Because that would be a Capcom property.
Ooh.
I've just been behind the whole time just because my money grubbing is extremely
You
bad.
were actually really close for a moment there.
The gun allowed you to almost completely catch up.
Yeah, you were like right behind going into the soup boss.
It's the soup bosses. I should really rename that split to "This is where I reset," even though like it never feels like it takes any longer or shorter for some reason.
Oh boy.
It's this area that always feels like it takes longer or shorter.
And
Let's
here's
hope I can
RNG
hold on to my
Hell,
money before I can get to the shop.
Yeah, here's RNG Hell 3.0. These guys are Yona Division. They suck. The only one that matters is the commander, and he might let us reflect attacks back at him, he might not. Come on. Oh, that's good. That was some decent damage.
Alright, let's hope the spider does not
Come
kill
on,
me.
come here, come on. No, don't get behind me. Oh no. Oh, okay. You can drop grenades. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Actually, I'm gonna stop. Does this shop have level 5?
Nice. Yes. If you're in Prinstem, you can get level 5.
Okay. I wasn't sure if
That
only
was-
the second shop had it.
Nope.
Both
Yeah, I
of them
gained
do.
4 seconds on that split.
Come on, bouncy spider. Come here.
Now,
Do the
can I go
thing.
every split from here on out. The answer is no. And now we're on top of Prinstem.
Oh, you're a good robot, huh?
Yeah, I had a very good Yona.
I am still messing up my controls, which is not
This
helping
is
right
Megiddo.
now.
This is Megiddo, brother to Har. Together they are Harmageddon.
Okay, this is not how this is supposed to go. At all.
And we take him to half health and he decides he's done. We totally won't ever see him again. He's totally not the final boss of choice.
Very subtle there.
Alright, spider was horrible.
You just got really bad luck on both of the two. Are those the two bullshit bosses that you were talking about earlier?
No.
Two of the... well, I mean, the spider usually goes okay if you can just, like, get him into shooting you. It's the soup and the Yona division. So I'm on the Yona division now, so I'll probably be here for a while. No,
So
seeing my
the
luck so far.
spider feels like more bullshit to us because in the US version he only takes 3 reflected shots and he's dead. And in this version he takes 10.
Oh.
Because his shots do more damage, and so therefore when you reflect them back, they do more damage as well. Something that working designs did not think about. they messed around with a lot of HP values and a lot of, damage from attacks. And holy crap, I just killed both walkers with one reflection. Okay,
Nice.
whatever. I'll take it. Moving on.
Please come
World
over
record
here.
incoming. World record incoming.
Oh, no. I, literally have to gold every split.
Oh, I grabbed him during the grenades, of course. Please stop jumping.
Let's see if I can dash glitch here. Nope. Sometimes you can dash glitch there. I've done it once.
He's just gonna
across,
stand here and
3
jump in the
versions of
corner,
game.
because of course.
So that's How, or maybe his name is Har. His name's probably Har.
Hard.
But the US version, they decided to play with the fact that L and R have the same Japanese character and called him both and made it a joke.
Oh, I
So,
like that.
He's not going to fight us. He's going to make us fight his compactor.
Please attack me and stop jumping! Not like that. Like this, okay. I only hit one of them. Oh, that was really good. Now I wish that had happened a minute ago. There we go. See, why couldn't that have happened like a minute and a half ago?
Oh, we need to feed this compactor 10 enemies, and it will die.
That feels horrible. Throwing these
Well, I
enemies into it.
Yeah.
Like, what are... Okay, so these... What'd you call them? Polly Pockets?
Polly
What are they-
Peepers, Spectres,
Oh.
they used to be, they probably used to be humans, maybe? So supposedly there are no humans left in this world, but if you noticed when we defeated Naruto, a bunch of humans popped up and threw all their worldly possessions at him because he was making noise. So,
Another plot hole, or
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the big plot hole. There's no humans left, except for the ones in that level. Because again, Treasure had a tendency to design stuff and then just kind of glue it together and go, yeah, that works, whatever.
Yeah, that is definitely a treasure.
Oh, not this attack. No roses.
No roses is good.
Ooh, the lag is just awful here.
indeed, Silhouette Mirage.
How about Peeper?
I kind of love the trash compactor's like adorable faces.
Oh yeah, no. A reminder, the skeleton monster down at the bottom is probably actually the boss. And the faces, they're just angler style, angler or mimic, anglerfish or mimic style dealies.
Huh.
And the boss is dead.
Finished with Megiddo there. He kept doing the jumpy thing.
Burning arrow! Oh.
It's a bloody arrow in this version, but you can't have blood in the English version, so they had to change it.
Burning Arrow. This game
Yeah, you can't-
already reminds me a little bit of Mischief Makers, but that just reminds me of oh, what's his name? Luther.
So, Mischief Makers in this game may or may not have been a race to see who could get their game out first.
Yeah, they came out within the same year, and I think they used some of the same sound effects. Ah, no,
Yeah.
my spirit just dropped. Ugh, that sucks.
I believe I heard somewhere, and don't quote me on this, that this and Mischief Makers were actually in development at the same time, and they were literally two separate groups within Treasure on opposite sides of the office, racing to see who could get their game out first.
That is pretty great, honestly. I love that.
Ugh, not again.
Oh, yes! So, killing Zohar in purple form here is good because it means it starts the next phase in purple form.
Oh, I didn't have enough HP. Had too much HP left to kill it that way.
Why is it good to kill him and to have him be in purple form at the beginning?
Purple form is easier to fight.
Gotcha.
And whichever form you fight first, you will fight at least twice because it will change phase at least twice. Every once in a very, very, very blue moon, it will get really, really weird and only change once. And I think that's happened to me like twice across a few thousand runs between.
No, drop spirit, please. Thank you. Okay. Of course, there's only 10 spirit. So I am in mash mode right now as well because I have the Cirrhosis only auto fire whenever you're above 200 spirit. So I have under 200, therefore I have to mash now. But I'll get enough back when I fight the trash compactor, because enemies will drop a bunch of spirit then. In the US version, you can just drain spirit from enemies and get it back that way.
I think level 6 is a straight mashed weapon at all sub levels as well in US. Maybe I'm dumb, but. This is Zohar's true form.
Ooh. Looking cool. Looking laggy.
Yeah. And part of that's because I'm throwing... this is already laggy. The fact that I'm throwing Friday, which does damage per frame that it's in a hitbox. So it's checking all of those boomerangs to see if they are in a hitbox every frame.
Yeah. I can understand why.
And there's a lot of transparent effects going on, which are known for causing the Saturn to lag. Nice. That was a beautiful fight.
Good job.
No, don't eat that.
How did I do? I'm not sure how I lost time on that.
Stop.
But whatever.
Dropping, what do you call it? Blue enemies, please.
Spectres.
Yeah.
And now Zohar's going to experience death by math.
What the fuck is that?
So most of these characters are digital beings that have crossed over into the real world, kind of, sort of, because of the Eido system and its stupidity.
What is
most of this game is bug is basically transporting us closer to our destination via the internet, and then there's a firewall, so you have to go into the real world and go walk around the digital firewall.
Huh.
So this is our this will be our future, like this type of VR. Just walk around a firewall.
Well, I'm going to be a poly whatever the fuck, and so I'm not sure if I like this future.
Well, I just abandoned the Eido system, so you're going to get to stay a polykeeper. I'm not going to fix the world back to the way it was, because screw the world the way it was.
Oh.
I'm going to skip the cutscene, because, nobody likes cutscenes.
What happens if you choose to fix it?
Then you have to fight the Eido system, because it doesn't want you to fix it.
Which is slow.
It's slower.
Is there, like, any actual story change, or is it
yes,
just...
there is a story change. You get a sad ending where Shina is the only being on the plane of existence that these characters live on, and so the world is back to normal, looking like modern day, but nobody knows who Shina is or what she did or that she exists.
Oh.
So the good ending has sad music and is very dreary.
Yay!
So this is the final boss, and I'm coming up on time very quickly.
Alright.
Like maybe 2 attacks.
Get ready on
this
time.
is not a great pattern. because this
I
boss
am
has a lot of iframes, unfortunately.
still on Gargantuan here.
And time.
Alright. GG.
I will take a sub 45.
Oh
That's
darn.
what it is on my end.
Congratulations to Chaos for the excellent Silhouette Mirage run. We're still waiting on Karaoke here, so don't go away. Keep giving her all of your cheers and love.
We'll get there soon. We just have to stare at these doofy dragons. They're so cute! I love when they open their mouth. They're super adorable. I love it.
Hey, look, it's the good happy ending with the happy music.
But it's the bad ending.
Look, it's all the parasites, and they're all happy. Oh, by the way, your name's Sinner in the J version.
Sinner?
Then a Noit Larva Sinner.
Oh, well...
Instead of
that's-
Shina Nara Shina.
That's perfect, since everything's based on, like... sins.
Yeah, the levels are the 7 levels of heaven, and the bosses are archangels.
本体体力レッドゾーン
This game could not be more RNG. I mean, it could not be more
mash.
Japanese if it tried. I don't know why it's an RNG there. It's disgustingly Japanese.
I had a really good Zohar fight in my record, my PB. Alright. That was okay. Again, I have to mash because I'm under 200 spirit, which kind of stinks. Can't move as well when you're mashing, and I started my Zohar pink. I was trying to juggle it so it started on the other side, but then I started getting hit with the little reflecto dots that were scattered around.
Oh look, it's a death egg back there in the background.
That's actually the shelter that you came out of, and we skipped a cutscene where Zohar nukes it.
Oh.
Yeah, you kind of
Okay.
skip the opening cutscene where you see Zohar for the first time and stuff.
And because we're playing the J version, the Poly Peepers are going to come out and do a can-can.
Yay!
In the US version, you're controlling Zohar and you're killing things, and
Oh
There's-
my god.
there happens to be a problem where you can glitch Zohar out of bounds and remove Zohar from the game.
It's pretty great.
And if you choose not to do that, there's an even tighter trick where you can attack Shina and knock her out of bounds, because at the end, Shina's going to come on and thank us for playing. In the US version, you can knock her off screen and she won't come back. And she
knock
won't
her off
thank you
screen.
from playing.
You knock her off screen, she's like, well then fuck you.
Yeah, you knock her off screen and out of bounds, and the game doesn't know what to do, so it just brings up the end and finishes
Alright.
the credits.
I knocked Zohar's pants off.
US version also thanks Mountain Dew and Pepsi Man. Not that anyone in the States in 1997 knew what Pepsi Man was.
Pepsi Man! Does it really thank Pepsi Man?
Yes,
Yes,
it does.
it does.
That is fucking amazing. I love it.
And thanks Mountain
the
Dew, 'cause I
last-
think most Working Designs games thank Mountain Dew.
Let's be honest, I think Mountain Dew as well. Thank you, Mountain Dew, for helping me get through class process.
Mountain Dew and chicken wings.
So when I run this game, when I run this game with a camera, I have a tendency to have a Coke nearby and thank Pepsi Man for the RNG and take a drink of Coke.
In Growlancer Generations, they not only do they thank Mountain Dew, but they thank his friend Code Red as well.
Ooh. How nice of them. That is wonderful.
And you'll see later in the Ray Earth credits, there's another special thanks in there that's kind of funny too. That kind of explains
Now-
the whole because that game was very delayed. But me and Shentok will go over that later today. Yeah, you'll have to
Now
put up with me doing badly in another race later tonight. So.
Nah, you're doing great. Everyone give her a round of applause.
Oh, so
Kari's
that
doing wonderful.
that shop scene when he's got like a burning cross in the background. The U.S. version changed that to like a dragon because religious imagery. All right, be
Can't have that.
very careful with this text box. Skipping.
Oh, you don't want to fight Ito?
Okay. Sorry, I just blew into the mic. I'm so sorry. I just sighed there because I'm like, B doesn't select the text, right? It's just the cancel button stuff. So I'm
do
sorry
have
for
one
killing
more
your ears.
question.
Yes.
I saw that Kari died in the battle against Zohar. What is that like? And she just got right back up. Is there no problem with dying at all in this game?
You can die 9 times.
And then if you die the ninth
Then it's
time,
game
you
over.
don't yeah, okay.
And in the US version, you get those 9 continues and to completely 100% the game and get a special blue title screen. If you can complete the game 4 times without dying 9 times, you get a special blue screen. Full 100% completion.
Oh. That sounds annoying.
It's not too bad, honestly. Also, you have to fight the Reaper, which is the special PlayStation version boss.
Yep.
You have to fight both of the bosses that were added in for the PlayStation version.
One of which was from.
And
what
my
game?
time's coming up.
One of which is
Time.
very much...
Time. Alright, GG!
Geluv is very much shows the fact that the same person did character design for this game that did character design for Stretch Panic.
Right,
She's not
Stretch Panic.
actually from Stretch Panic, but she would very much fit in to a 2D version of Stretch Panic.
Gotcha. Congratulations to Kari.
How bad was my time?
51:10.
Not bad.
I don't know. What is my...
I'm pretty sure you said your PB was around there.
I wasn't running a timer on my end. So actually, that is a PB for me. If that's 51, well, that's even 51:10. Starting the timer a little bit early too.
Woohoo!
Because we started the
Yay.
timer with the text box to starting it on what do you call it, character control.
Instead of,
So yeah, that's actually a PB for me.
Yeah, congratulations. Great PB. Alright, do you two have anything more to say? Do you want to, like, shout anything out?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I highly recommend that if you want to drop the money on this game or acquire it otherwise, though it doesn't really play nice on emulator, especially the PS1 version. I highly recommend playing this game, and we're always looking for, more people to run it, because, there's only 3 people on the leaderboard.
I'm genuinely really interested in buying this game.
Do it.
Do it! Do
I have
it!
money. Also, like, I've said that about literally, like, 6 games during this year.
Yeah, there's so many good Sega games that people, like, just don't know that, I'm glad this marathon exists to kind of spread the word of good Sega games, so,
Spread the love.
definitely spreading the love, so, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I will be back for Magic Knight Rare tonight, in about, like, 4 hours or so. I think Chaos has another run as well.
I don't think so.
I thought you were doing a stall.
I submitted it. I don't think it got in.
I saw it on the schedule.
What? Okay, well, there's that too.
I think it's tomorrow. If I look, yeah, a stall is tomorrow.
You're doing a stall
Night.
at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, awesome, great. I can do
Cool.
that.
See you then. God, wow, this is a really good thing.
Maybe tell which game I care about.
I'm glad for reminding you because that is also a very good 2D Saturn game. So.
No, the J
alright,
version is very good. And then there's the US version where you're just running into a brick wall.
Alright, well thank you both again so much for a great race. And thanks to everyone for watching. We'll be back soon for more of the treasure block. We're going on to, I can figure out which game's next. Guardian Heroes 2011 with Sonic Gustar. So give us just a few moments and we'll be right back.
Nice.
「